Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Monday, July 15, 2019. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. Today we have the S&P 500 E-mini futures trading higher by 5 3/4 points to 30.21 1/4 per contract. On Friday, markets made new all-time highs. Today they are making more new all-time highs. So we'll see how this plays out today. Mondays are generally a light volume trading session, so we'll see how this all shakes out by the closing bell. But we do have stocks in the news, and just a quick reminder, tomorrow officially kicks off earnings season. We're going to have Johnson & Johnson, JP Morgan, and many, many others reporting earnings. So get ready for that. If you have not done so, come on over, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. We'll have gap plays each and every morning. And again, we have lots of action each and every day, so get ready. That starts tomorrow. But in the meantime, we have today on our hands, so let's get started here. We're going to start with the first earnings that we can find, and that's Citigroup. That's a big one of the big power banks. Right now, the stock is trading at $72.30. It closed at $71.77. I honestly don't see a lot of upside here for Citi. I think it's priced right where it needs to be, right at around 72.25 to 72.50. Again, we'll look at this one once the opening bell rings, and we'll see where we go. Now, some of the other banks could be higher in sympathy. I think JP Morgan is, at least initially. That's trading at $6.50. That closed at $15.30. I believe Wells Fargo might be trading up, and it is. That's at $47.63. This closed at $47.36. And then you have Bank of America, BAC, trading at $29.61. This closed at $29.45. But remember, JP Morgan really kicks it off with their earnings tomorrow morning. Next up, I want to take a look at Boeing. Boeing today in the news. It looks like some reports coming out saying that the 737 MAX could be grounded until 2020. And we'll see how this affects a lot of the airline stocks as well. But right now, Boeing trading at $360.65. This is right where it closed. Again, if the stock does rally off of this news, which I don't see it doing, that maybe we go into the low 370s. If it does sell off from here, though, believe it or not, this stock can actually trade down to around probably 357. And then if you break through there, you go to 351. Those are the two intraday support levels that I'm seeing here for Boeing today. So keep both of those levels on your radar. And we'll look at the pattern in the intraday stock chat room when it gets to those numbers. Next up, want to take a look at John Deere. DE is the ticker symbol here. Looks like this was upgraded this morning, trading at 167.20 now. Closed at 165.37. So good little pop there for John Deere. You are going to come into some pretty good resistance just above the 168 level. And if you take a look at the daily chart, you can see that level right in play here. So again, that high right there is 168.87. There's a lot of resistance in that daily chart candle. So keep that on the radar. Next up, we want to take a look at Slack. I believe WORK is the ticker symbol there. Stock right now trading at $33.99. Looks like this was upgraded this morning. This closed at $33.73. So no big movement there. But again, we'll look at it once the opening bell rings. This is a kind of a new issue. If you remember, Slack came public right around the 20th of June. So no big deal there. Not a lot of time on the clock. But it has definitely been a little bit weaker since it did come public. Let's take a look at Brinker. EAT is the ticker symbol here. Stock's getting a nice pop off an upgrade today. That is trading at $39.61. I'm going to give this the upside bias to 41. 41, though, is a huge resistance level. If you own it, once it gets to 41, trail the stop loss. If you're aggressive, you may even look to fade it there. So again, day traders, watch EAT at the 41 level. Let's take a look at IP, International Paper. Stock was downgraded today. It is trading at $41.60, closed at $42.77. This has been really in the gutter for a while, remains very, very weak on the chart. I still think you have some support around $39.75, but again, if that breaks, this thing can really go a bit lower, so be a little bit careful there. Teva Pharmaceuticals in the news today. It looks like they got a drug approval for an asthma drug, but either way, the stock is still down, and the reason why it's down is because over the weekend, I guess there was a proposal by Joe Biden, who's running for president, and he's off. He's trying to propose a public option. So again, that stock taking a big hit this morning, trading at 890, closed at 925. So Teva really can never get anything going. This stock continues to struggle ultimately. Next up, want to take a look at one more here, CROX, which is Crocs. Stock right now trading at 2201. Looks like this was up, I believe, on an upgrade today. So we'll see how it plays out. Crocs getting a good little pop when it's all said and done. Right now trading at 2201. Huge resistance, though, at 2310. So keep that on the radar, 2310. I don't know if it even gets up there, but if it does, that's a big resistance level. So if you own Crocs right now, trail the stop loss. That's a smart thing to do. Let's get over to the gold market. Gold futures today trading up about 90 cents. Not a great move, but gold has been very strong, to say the least. If you take a look at the GLD, see that's trading at around 133.14, down a bit from 133.53 where it closed on Friday. Next up, we have crude oil in play. That is higher by 26 cents to $60.47 a barrel. The Gulf has gotten pounded with a major storm. That could be affecting crude oil today, but we have lots of geopolitical events taking place as well. Again, when you look at the USO this morning, that is trading at $12.55. I still think that got to go up to around $12.80, $12.85 ultimately before getting any kind of minor top in place. With that being said, everybody, I'm going to leave it here short and sweet. Once again, if you have not done so, come on over, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. We have lots of action out here today. Tomorrow, going forward for the next 8 weeks, we are going to have tons of action. So get ready. Gap plays each and every day and more. And again, if you haven't done so, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. With that being said, everybody, have a great trading session, and we'll see you a little bit later on the charts.